Yeah, and basically he was the guy that actually came up with the technology to put cheese into steak and cheese pies, and no one could actually do that before, and he didn't see a dime of that.
He didn't copyright.
He certainly didn't. Hi, welcome to Head to Head with Jason Leigh. You're joining us on Big Wednesday. Big Wednesday, of course, is always the day where we look at sexual health and, of course, women's issues. Jace, big week, big news coming out of Huntley, of course. Dr. Jorgensen Research Centre out there basically saying that the female orgasm, complete myth, doesn't exist, never existed, and never will. Thoughts on that?
Well, it's a bit of a bombshell, isn't it? Highly controversial, based on 47 patients over 5 years, I believe it was, and so pretty emphatic stuff.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, I'm an intelligent person. I mean, if I see a UFO, I would perhaps be more likely to believe that they exist, you know. If I saw an orgasm, perhaps I believe they existed, but basically saying that orgasms, women can be broken into three groups, okay? Women that have never had an orgasm, women that think they may have an orgasm, women that know they didn't have an orgasm but have told people that they have.
Then we would have to come to the conclusion, I imagine, that women, in fact, if the female orgasm doesn't exist, are in a high state of delusion with regards to...
But what he is careful to say, there are plenty of women who have never had an orgasm but genuinely believe they've had one. Imagine like an amputee, for example. He's had his leg chopped off, okay, and it still feels like it's there.
Yeah.
It's like a phantom feeling. They've had phantom orgasms.
You know, I work hard. I play hard. I like to enjoy my life. I like to get out there and mix it with real people in real situations all the time. So when I go out, I like to feel fresh. And with new Lynx Anarchy, I have that opportunity. New Lynx Anarchy. Unleash the chaos. Well, that's interesting, Lee, because in the sense when you think about it, what it also does is creates the myth, which creates the pressure for men to perform something or to create something which in fact doesn't exist.
Well, yeah, this is really dropping a bombshell on this, because over the years, I mean, imagine the pressure that's been on men to perform, to ensure that their partner perhaps reaches a certain state. All bets are off now. You know, the woman used to hog the bedroom action all the time because of this orgasm thing hanging over the whole scene the whole time. With that gone, who knows what could happen in the bedroom? Men could be in and out.
Certainly, and it brings into question too the whole idea of multiple orgasms, you know.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, someone who's claims to have multiple orgasms, they're nothing more than a compulsive liar. Compulsively, you know, claiming to have this.
You know, because of course you've very well known for the DVDs that you make with regards to female health, relationships, etc.
And achieving orgasm. How does that affect you? Are you now having to go back and say... Re-edit the DVDs?
Exactly that, yes.
No, because we focus mainly on the male orgasm.
Which we should point out is not a myth, which is actually real.
Oh, you can see
it, in the sense that our orgasms are real, and indeed, well, they have to be in terms of procreation, don't they?
A bit like stigmata. I mean, someone believes enough, and a Christian woman can start bleeding from her hands, and her wrists, and her feet, because she believes enough in it. I mean, I'm not knocking that. This is, of course, a big issue. I hardly think that Jason and I are the only two people qualified to be talking about this. Would love to hear your thoughts. Perhaps the views of a woman perhaps could get in touch. Let us know your thoughts on this. Would it be nice to have someone, perhaps a woman on the studio to comment on it, but we don't have one.
Well, I find it interesting, you know.
Tomorrow on the show, Jace, big show?
Tomorrow, I believe it's breastfeeding, Lee, which is certainly something that... you know, that is going in the headlines at the moment. And
still in the papers.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Click here to subscribe to Fresh Shows Daily. Tell them we sent you.